got time to do these lot, man. I'm out. Every single time. Wow, man told the guy to do something. We are live.
Guys, I'm Joe, one further the Cyber Nerds.
Revenue GS.
So I'm Mr. Blitz Tech.
And it's that time of the week where you get slapped up with another Star Wars Clone Wars review. Today we have episode 6, Downfall of a Droid. This is spoiler reviews. So, R2-D2 goes missing. Anakin gets a bit emotional and they get a new droid, at R3 version. What are you man saying?
Next name. Man's working with the ops. Well, he doesn't know he's working with the ops, but he used to start clocking. How does he not clock? I don't know how these plans happen to the Jedi or the clone troopers, and they just not clocking these things. Like, man saying do this. First he's in the storage hold looking for R2. It's like, yeah, just open his door. I don't know what man beeps. Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, can you open the door, please? Man turns on the lights. So all the electrics, these assassin droids come and try and murk man.
I mean, I think from point, like, it is a bit
Yeah.
dumb on that part, because even Anakin says, yo, like, how come Grievous always knows where we at?
Exactly, that's in the second part, right? Yeah, so when he sets up the tracker in the ship, do this for me. No, not the tracker thing! And then man goes to his exact location. Obviously he's already thinking, I hope he didn't hear that, because he's going to come to my location.
Obviously he set the alarm in it, so obviously Grievous going to pick it up.
Yeah, so Grievous does pick it up and comes to man's location. Oh, you did. It's your droid!
The thing is, I feel like because we have the knowledge of we know what's going on.
Okay.
It's easy to say this, but bruv, man got a new droid. This is his. I would believe Anakin's first droid that's not R2 that he pretty much built himself. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, in fact, he built C-3PO. But he's had R2 from early.
Mm-hmm.
Fam.
Well, he's met R2 since he was
from a youth. That's what I'm saying. So it's like you get a new droid and you're just like, this droid's trash, bruv. Like, that's just in his mind. That's what it is. It's just a bad droid, as opposed to like he's working with the ops and boom, boom. We just know that, so it's easy for us to be like, yeah, this right there. But bruv,
I don't know about hearing the things faster, things and like you said, if he's worked with R2 and let's say R2 has barely made any mistake, that's why he's got that attachment. While then an upgraded version,
R2, like they said as well, is that he never erases R2's memory.
Because of
R2 just remembers and knows stuff that most droids...
It builds up. It builds up. His memory bank.
It knows what's going on, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it knows how to work with Anakin. Boom, boom, boom. It's not every day you're just getting a new assistant, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
They work. Until really can't open some doors.
Bruv, some assistants can't
can't
answer the phones like other assistants, bro. Get me? That's what I would say about
I do hear that. But to continuously mess, I would have said that. Okay, imagine, like you're saying, we got the knowledge of the droid does know, or we know the knowledge that this droid's working for Grievous and they don't. I still would have booed that thing out.
We don't even necessarily know that, first.
Okay, yeah,
we don't necessarily know that. I'm just talking about in the instance of why does the ops always know what's going on here? Obviously, we know the answer to that, but we don't know that this droid is actually working for Grievous.
Right.
Do you know that?
I actually can't remember.
Exactly. All right. So you're guessing.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
I can't remember either.
I don't think it's us knowing. Like, obviously we've watched the whole Clone Wars series, but I don't think it's mainly like that what we know. It's just that what's being said in the show, and unless obviously we saw the episodes as well, but it's just how things work out, and just seeing them trying to compute what's going on.
Start eliminating stuff.
Why wouldn't you do that?
It's
a bit mad for the Jedi.
Yeah, but
it's a bit mad for them, bro. Like,
I know what you're saying, but it's because we know,
man's got a question, bro. Man's got a question.
The questions are coming from different things each time. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, today we're questioning the droid. The next day we're questioning that. Bruv, so because we know we're like, well, this is all the same thing. But for them, it's isolated incident, isolated it. Bro, that's how I think they see it, bro. And also, the added fact of, the dark side clouds your judgment, fam. Like, bro, it's been saying it from day one, fam.
Man's got to question these things, isn't it?
You know what I'm saying? Like, even for someone like Anakin, I would have thought he would have learned, I don't use that droid anymore. I ain't going to use one until I get R2 back.
Bruv, Ahsoka's over here. Use the droid. It's okay, master. Bro, she's pushing the thing on, man, fam.
After you said, I will not listen to my Padawan.
Fam. Yeah, he says it. He says it, but just like, bruv.
I know, bro.
You know what that kind of pressure's like.
Yeah, bro, I know.
Exactly.
Mad.
So I'm not trying to hear that. Fam.
Obviously, they always say it's always batter between, because obviously Obi-Wan will say something, and he says it to his Padawan, and he goes trying to, what do we call it, Ahsoka. So obviously he does listen to Obi-Wan, despite, no, Obi-Wan listens to him sometimes as well, actually. So
no, Obi-Wan doesn't have a choice.
He doesn't have a choice.
He don't have a choice, bro. Because they and that's why they always find themselves in tricky situations,
right?
Because them two, like, it's just.
I don't know. They say
Obi-Wan
it, but they
is
still
very.
do it.
Listen, Obi-Wan wants no smoke, bro. He just wants to go in, complete the mission, go home, sip some tea. That's it, bro. Man don't even like flying, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He's just boots on the ground type of guy, bro. So
that's funny,
the simpler the mission is for him, the happier it is, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
that's what it is. Obviously, Anakin is the opposite. Yeah, I want to be on the front line with these guys. Yeah, I want all the smoke. Like, I want, like,
it's actually mad.
It's funny, bro. It's really funny.
So I just find it funny how when Obi-Wan is trying to give some good advice to Anakin just got the realest and the quickest turnaround for him.
Fam,
that's like
you gotta practice what you preach, bro.
Yeah, but how does Obi-Wan, like me, if I was Obi-Wan, I'd be like, I want to smack this kid right now.
Yeah, but you can't.
It's bad,
bruv. Like, you gotta practice.
You can't come with that energy. That's man's disrespectful.
Man's not a Padawan no more, fam. So yeah, he can come straight with that energy, fam. Straight.
Yeah, but that's still his master, no?
Brother, no, bruv, we've gone through this, fam.
But that's still his master, no?
Man's his master, yeah, bruv. But it's not like I'm your younger anymore, fam. We're on the same level.
And whose fault is that? The Jedi Council should not, but because the Jedi Council still have Anakin in that grey area, do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's Obi-Wan's fault.
No.
But like, they've put Anakin in this grey area where it's like,
you are there,
master, but I'm not your Padawan, but I'm under you, but I can
that's
run
everyone.
my own mission.
That's everyone.
Like,
so if you got a Padawan, and you're a master, whatever, you're a Jedi master, whatever, yeah? Once they become not a Padawan, get me.
Like, you're equal.
Yeah, bro.
You're equal to a certain extent.
You're equal, but that is your direct master.
When they call them knights, aren't they?
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Jedi Knights, whatever, yeah, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, fam, I just feel like, I didn't feel like it was mad energy. Because Obi-Wan knows what Anakin's like, and like, you're gonna...
I saw his face. He was a bit salty, man. It was a bit. That was a bit hurtful.
Obi-Wan's face is like that on a regular, fam. How many times have you saved me now? This is your fault, master. Like, bruv, that's just them, man. I felt it's mine, fam.
Yeah, man. One thing is quite interesting they did with this episode, and I'm not sure why they did it at the time. And I don't think I've ever known why they've done the animation. And then I'm pretty sure they go back.
It's like the whole style of the whole episode.
Budget or something, bro. You never know what could have been going on at the time, fam.
Like the music, the music sounded a bit like, what would you call that? Techno.
We should have checked who directed this episode and all of that other stuff, because it might have been one of those. Because I know back in the day,
do you want to check that?
Them man used to let like Filoni and them man do an episode here and there. So maybe they did something like that, fam. Who knows, fam?
Yeah,
it's not going to be until the end of the episode. So you know.
Is it?
Yeah.
Created, executed, produced by, directed.
Is that?
See, I don't know if that's the guy who usually does them, fam. Rob you, but you get me, fam. I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's a very weird start. Obviously, it wasn't too far fetched from the usual start, but you could just blatantly tell that it was like a different kind of. And I don't know, like you said, there was a studio. Or something.
It did look budgety though. I must say, because even the lights.
Yeah, though sometimes it looked a
It
bit.
was so overexposed. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is going on here?
Well,
But yeah, man. And
Still
then
a good
obviously
episode,
by the end of the episode, R2 just starts to become R2 and doing his own thing, innit? Which is, that's very interesting to see, especially when they say, oh, like, I never clean his memory. So does R2 also now starting to get some sort of like
AI
Sentient.
becoming sentient and all of that, fam? That's the question that you would have to ask, innit? Like, because R2's memory's never been wiped, does it have a personality? Is it a person? Does it feel stuff? Boom, 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 boom. Get me?
I mean, the other droid got kind of like emotional when Anakin told him off, and Ahsoka was like,
I mean,
look, you just
all droids have personality, but like, I feel like R2's got an advantage because it never gets wiped, bruv. It like knows itself, like knows who he is, bruv. So, get me?
That's very interesting thing to see and kind of like stop tapping into it, because when you think about droids, it's so much fun watching droids because the way they come, their personalities and stuff like that. Whether it's on the good side or bad side, whether it's an assassin who's just trying to get paid. Very interesting to see how they have those personalities and quips to them. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man.
One more thing, like, obviously this episode, again, clearly shows how nice of a pilot Anakin is. Don't you think it's a bit unfair for Anakin to be, I don't know, going with the fleet, saying, us man, we're going to go take on this ship.
And that's one of the issues
And
that
that's
comes
mad.
up. That issue comes up bare times through Clone Wars, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
He goes out flying, he's going with clone troopers. The clone troopers can't keep up with
Yeah.
him. The clone troopers get waxed regularly.
Thank you.
Because he's on some Top Gun thing.
Yes.
Fam. Yes, fam, blood. So do you know what? Yeah, just add some more argument that he can't be the nicest pilot.
Why?
Because his crews are getting waxed because of him, fam.
But he's the pilot of his team.
He's
Nah,
getting things
fam.
done,
It's
bro.
bad, fam.
He's getting things done.
Because
he's
man will
getting
just-
things fun, but bare times he's always crashing. He's like, bro, it gets mad for him a lot of time, bro.
Because he's trying to do the impossible.
Fuck.
And, bruv, and no one trying to do what Anakin does.
Because
Bro.
they can't.
They can't, exactly. They can't, bruv.
They can't replicate that. That's why I think, like, man's leading this whole fleet.
It's
finished.
it was peak. It was
Yeah,
peak.
they
It was
do.
peak.
And then he's like the only one out here just doing some mad maneuvers. I'm like, even Ahsoka at the end is now doing madness as well. I'm like,
She started
don't do
started
that.
to pick up.
Yeah.
Started to pick up. But it's normal when you pick up from your master, isn't it? But look, guys, thank you for locking in. Make sure you jump in the comment section below and let us know your thoughts on this episode. What do you think of droids with, the way they are? And Anakin's ways when doing the missions. Is he a bit too reckless? Or is he doing what needs to be done to execute the mission? Other than that, I'm Raven the GS.
that Mr. Blitztech.
Joe one further to Cyber Nerds.
And don't forget, if you want to watch the full episode reaction, head over to patreon.com/the Cybernerds. See you next time.